Okay, great.
And anything goes. Like usually they've been these singular like mono scenes, but hey, if you want to jump around or do several, whatever you want to do, I got your back. Like let's have
Okay,
fun.
great. Yeah, same here. It's been a little bit, so let's see how it goes.
Yeah. Have you been doing any like online improv or?
I haven't been doing online improv myself. I've been teaching it, right? Like within this last, so I know how to, you know what, I'm like, I know what people are doing wrong. No. You're like, don't do that. I can say that a lot. This past year, I haven't. I've just been teaching a lot and not doing a lot of like, well, I've done some sketch, but not a lot of improv or stand up this year.
Okay, cool. Let's just yeah,
We'll just do it.
we'll just do it, right?
I know.
All right. So we are one, two, three. We're live and we have, let me give you the number. Oh, we got 29 suggestions. So pick a number 1 to 29.
22.
22. All right. Let's see. People love when I count. That's the highlight of these.
Okay.
It's the counting part of it.
I don't want to stand in between love.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm not that kind of person.
Our suggestion is close your eyes.
Oh, okay. Great.
Close your eyes.
Okay. Close your eyes. Keep them closed, please.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So, all right. So when you see me, just understand that I kind of exaggerated about a few things.
Okay.
All right. But I am the same person inside that you've been talking to for 22 years.
Okay.
Okay. So, okay. All right. Whenever you're ready, just open it. Okay. Just open them.
I want you to know that no matter what happens, nothing that you've done can change what I feel.
Okay. Okay. Before you open your eyes, then I just want to, is this so half of what I told you about my career is not true either. Okay. That has nothing to do with how I look though. So,
Can I guess which half isn't true?
Okay, go ahead.
Or
go. I mean, you can. I mean, you know me so well.
Okay. I feel like I want to guess now before I open my eyes. Because honestly, however you look doesn't really matter. I don't care.
I just feel embarrassed because you look exactly the way that you said you would.
Really?
You look exactly the way you said you would, and you're exactly the person I fell in love with, but I'm not.
Well, from the tone of your voice, I'm going to assume that let's see. You said you were a singer, which I mean, everybody's a singer in one way, but some are better than others. So I'm going to say I think you're a singer. I know you have your real estate license, and I mean, you have always loved land and property, and
That's true.
Okay, that's true. And then I mean, you are an entrepreneur, no matter what anybody says. You're like, if you believe you're an entrepreneur, you're an entrepreneur. So
I am. Inside, I am. I've sold it. I have books.
Yeah, I mean, it's, whether nobody can tell you, there's no entrepreneur school that says, hey, you've graduated, you're an entrepreneur. I think if you play, you are, so you are.
It lives inside you,
Yeah.
But I have books, so
that makes that means you're an entrepreneur.
I know about being entrepreneurial.
Yeah. I also know you are an artist. I know that because you've shown me things you've created and drawn.
And I got that sculpture of you from what I thought you looked like, which is exactly the way you look like, by the way. It's exactly the same.
Man.
Everything is so on point with you.
I mean, boy,
okay.
It doesn't, you know what? We could sit here and guess.
I'm sorry. Okay. All right. All right.
Would it make you feel better if I knew, or should we not even worry about that? Because what you are, like, that's not what's important to me. What's important to me is the connection we have.
Okay. I just don't, I mean, I don't know what to expect. I feel like I feel like you're going to open your eyes and you're going to see everything that I really am. And you're going to start to question everything that we went back and forth with our letters and then our online relationship and all of that. I feel just anxious because you've been everything to me.
Denise,
Philip.
what if I open my eyes and you're exactly the way I pictured you? What if something good comes out of this?
I don't know. I'm terrified. If it's good, I'm terrified. If it's bad, I'm terrified. I think I'm just terrified. Okay, Philip, look, I think you should just open your eyes. Why don't you? Okay, I was going to say if you open your eyes, I close my eyes, but I've already seen you, so that doesn't make any sense.
Why don't I do this? All right. Why don't you walk out of the room?
Okay.
I'll open my eyes. When
Okay.
you're ready,
You're right.
you come in the room.
Okay.
When you're ready, though.
Okay. All right. I'm getting up and I'm walking out.
Let me know. Just shout out when you're out of the room.
Okay. All right. I'm out.
All right. I'm going to open my eyes right now. 3.
Okay. 2.
Okay.
1. Oh, go.
I'm opened.
Okay. So is this better than having your eyes closed?
Well, I mean, it looks great, but
I know. I mean, okay, so I'm really worried about this. I love you so much.
I love you.
I love you, and nothing you can do or say is going to change that for me.
Nothing. Listen, before you come in.
Yeah.
Nothing you could do is going to change that for me either. And I mean that. Do you understand? I didn't fall in love with you because of what you did, because of who you said you were, because of your jobs, none of that. Because of what you look like, I didn't care about that. I fell in love with you for you.
Okay, all right.
For our conversations we had.
Right. That's what I thought.
Yes.
And you don't care that I'm not like a pediatrician.
No.
Okay. And you don't care that I'm not overweight. I'm a little bit overweight, but.
Hey, I think we all are. Have you seen the body mass index? It's way off. There's no way.
That doesn't make sense.
It makes no sense. And also, don't get me started on the food pyramid, because that's all because of the beef industry, all right? And so I don't
eat that much bread. I mean, no.
Thank you.
Okay. We're both the same person.
Well, I was scared. Here's the thing. I was scared to come in to see you because I was afraid of what you would say. And
you're perfect. You're perfect in every way, and you also know how to describe things perfectly.
Why do you think why would you think I don't think you're perfect then?
I'm a liar.
Well, not as who you are. I think that's the one thing you haven't lied about.
Okay. I think you can read my heart. My heart doesn't lie. And my heart, I love you. So I'm going to come in.
Okay. My eyes are open. My eyes are open.
Okay. And if you have any sharp reactions, I would just ask that you just kind of, it's not so big. Don't star me. Okay. I'm just saying, don't be, okay. I'm coming in.
You have this assumption I'm going to have a bad reaction. You don't have an assumption I might have an overly positive reaction.
Because I feel like I know you and I know your inside.
Yeah.
And you're so honest and you're so positive and I'm not honest, at least, but I think that we can, I think that this can work.
Can I tell you something?
Okay.
You've made it so I could be honest.
Oh.
I feel safe with you that I can be honest.
Oh, is why I love you.
Yeah. And when I say I love you, I mean I love you. I don't mean like, oh, let's see what happens. It's like, no, I mean it.
When you told me about your cousins
Yeah.
and how you had to raise them yourself, I was so, you touched me so much. I don't even know any of my cousins, you know? I felt like maybe I was entering into a world that I didn't belong. And you were there as this magical human that I could escape into.
Yes. Come in.
Okay. I'm going to just start I'm going to start slowly, okay? You see
Okay.
little pieces of me and then like, just give me a thumbs up if you like it, and then I'll keep going.
All right. I'll give you a thumbs up, and then I'll also say thumbs up so you can hear me.
Oh, okay. That's great. All right. So, here's my hand.
Yeah. Thumbs up. I got a big thumbs up.
Okay, great. So I'm going to keep going.
Yeah. I got a big thumbs up.
I'm going to come slower.
Yeah.
I'm going to,
Yeah.
so nervous. Okay. Wow. I'm terrified.
Wow.
I know.
What do you know?
I'm not completely bold like I said I was, but it's a little different. And my height is different than I said, and a lot. There's a lot, I know. I'm not in my normal uniform, and I feel very, very just naked here with you, because I feel that you are so on point and so perfect.
You are not, you're right. You're not what I thought.
Nothing like you thought, because I lied to you.
No. You're more beautiful than I could have imagined.
You're so,
No, I mean it. I mean it. I mean it.
you're so perfect.
You too. You know what? Perfect for each other.
Yeah. So okay, so now that we finally met each other and we're past all of that,
Yeah.
where do you want to go next? Do you want to? No,
What?
what?
No.
No.
Go ahead.
I just
You go. You go.
I was just wondering if you would consider moving here to,
Really?
yeah, Ithaca, New York. Yeah.
Yeah.
You would?
My heart's beating because that's what I was going to say.
Are you serious? I
Yeah.
thought you did. Oh my God. I am not prepared because I thought you would hate me.
Why?
I'm a liar. I'm different than I said I would be. And it's just.
The physical stuff is not what's important.
Right.
That has no bearing on this.
Okay. Okay.
You make me feel safe.
You make me feel safe too. I could tell you anything.
Anything. Anything.
Okay. All right. I wasn't born in the United States.
Okay.
Said. I don't know who my real mother is.
Okay.
I told you we had a really close relationship, and we don't, because I don't know her. And I am deathly allergic to bees. Don't like bees. I don't have a beehive.
That's good.
And I love you. That's not a lie.
I mean, I'm glad you don't have a beehive, because if you're allergic to bees, that would be bad. And
I know. I told you I did, and I just didn't want to.
that
I don't know
doesn't
why
matter.
I said that. It was so stupid. I just came out like, what? I have a beehive too, and I just wanted to impress you. It's so dumb.
You don't have to anymore. I think that we were both nervous, and we both said some things because we anticipated not going well.
I know, I know, I
We
know.
don't anticipate it going well.
And then we, I have kids.
How old?
Okay, one is 7, one is 3, and then one is 16 months old.
Oh.
I mean, I know that the math doesn't work out, but
I mean, the math, well, 7 and 3 and 16 months. Like
right.
that's, I mean, a year and 4. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, but we've been talking for a long time, and I just,
Let me ask you something.
okay.
Do you want me to be here or
Yes,
do you want me to go?
I want you to be here. I want you to accept me.
All right. So, how about this?
Okay.
Close your eyes. And in 10 seconds,
Okay.
open your eyes. And if I'm still here, I'm still here. And if I'm not, then you'll know why.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna open my eyes now. Oh,
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you. Scene. Oh, wow. That was awesome.
It's so fun.
Oh,
You're so fun.
me too. It's so, it's so fun just being able to play
Yeah.
and to have like you're just giving gifts. Boom, boom, like a card dealer, right? You're just like boom, boom, and it was so easy.
You're like that too. It's just like fun. We were back and forth. I was like, oh, we're really falling in love now. For
Why
real.
not? It's don't you find it's easy for people to go, oh, we should argue at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. Like switch things up and be like, oh, let me tell you. And yeah. Yeah.
It's so much harder.
Yes. Cause then you have to come out of that
Yes.
unnaturally. And then you're like at a place where you're like, okay, I forgive you for killing my dad. All right. It's like,
Right?
but that's not real. Let's do an investigation first. It doesn't make sense. So it's so much better to have those scenes that you're just peas in a pod and yeah.
Yeah, you're just connecting. And it's just like when you told me like you had kids, it was like, okay. And
Yeah.
you don't let people digest the information too. It's like, I don't know, let me figure, okay, it seems like and then it seems like, oh, the math, I don't know where the math is off. It seems like pretty accurate. You edit that, okay. But those little moments are so much fun.
Yeah, they are. And like even your reaction to the fact that I had kids is real. It seemed real, like the character was like, oh, okay, well, I still love you as a person.
Yeah.
It was so dope. I liked it. I loved it. So fun.
So and what brought you into improv? Like how did you get involved to start?
Yeah, I started, my dad was a comedian, and then I actually went to school and I was a programmer. So for IBM.
No way.
It was bad all around. It was bad.
What's the worst job you could have? Oh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to program.
Yeah.
For me, the worst. Oh,
Let me
yeah.
tell you more. I was a programmer that contracted through IBM for an insurance company, and I wrote proprietary code. It was so ridiculous. I hated every minute. I moved up because people liked me and I could make them laugh, and that's it. And then I started doing stand-up and decided I hated desk jobs, and I've been poor ever since.
Yes. And then was there a class? Did you see it? And where were you living at this time?
I was when I started comedy, like I was raised with comedy because my dad, so my dad he would go to Second City and he would do like improv. He would take the classes and come up. I was born in Alaska, so he'd come up and then he'd teach us all the games. So we knew like improv stuff, and then he actually was a stand-up and all of that. So I knew like that feel, but when I started doing it, I was in Denver, and they have a really, really cool improv scene in Denver, or
Yeah.
cool comedy scene in Denver. It's like very
Yeah.
cohesive and very defined comedy and stuff like that. So I started doing it out there, and I don't know, it wasn't really like, there wasn't one class. I was going to put a show on, a sketch show, but I needed a director, and the directors were so expensive and stuff like that. So I decided to direct it. And then that's kind of when I got into like everything from there. So yeah.
Wow. And how long have you been in LA now?
Oh, wow. Since 2008.
Wow.
Long time.
We have a mutual friend, Rama Vallury, and he's like, he introduced us, and he's like, this is somebody you gotta know. And I was like, I remember we had kind of known each other and like through Second City or whatever, but like the chance to get to know you a little bit more that we've done like through Facebook and everything you're working on now, and then the chance to like play with you has just been unbelievable. So fun.
Great. And so how cool in like in this pandemic and stuff to do this and still like connect and all of that. That's so dope. So
yeah,
it's great. Yeah, I love that you do this too. It's so fun.
Oh, thanks. I have to because I'm an improviser, so I'm like, I gotta. And it started off just selfishly. It's like, who are people I want to play with that I haven't had a chance to, or I haven't played with in a while, or some people I don't even know, but like we can do a 10-minute scene, and it's turned into something really cool where I'm able to like connect with people and then hear their story, and I'm having a ball doing it.
Yes, it's so fun, and it's so fun to watch, and it's so fun to like see like the different people that you have on and stuff. And yeah, and what people don't know is that like when you are a comedian, you have to do it. You can't just sit at home.
You got to
watch like watch the news and see. We have to do something like this. So thank you for this, because this is not even like, I've been doing a lot of other stuff in the comedy community, and I'm just like, oh, thank you for the opportunity for funny. I need it. It's like air. So
yeah. It's who you are, right? Like that comedy element, it doesn't go away, and you just adapt.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes if we don't get to do it, then we're starting to make like really awkward comments in places that they don't need to be.
Yes. You're like, oh, let me get that back. Nope, it's gone.
My sister was telling me about somebody that was putting all kinds of sad things on their Facebook, and she's like, oh, look at this. And I was like, oh, are you gonna unfriend her? And she's like, what? And I was like, I'm sorry, I needed to say a joke.
Thank you for letting me say it. It had to come out.
She's not here, I needed to say it.
Where can people, if they want to like follow you, if they want to check on things you're doing or anything like that, what's the best way they can do it?
You can follow me on social media at Mirage Thrams. Yeah. And it's Thrams, at Mirage Thrams. I'm just going to say that for everybody. THRAMS. So yeah. And then you'll see everything, especially on Instagram, all of that. So you'll be able to see what I'm doing. I'm all over the place though.
Isn't it great when people like know you and then still mispronounce your name, and you're like, dude, you know my brother, you know my sister, and you still don't get it? All right.
Right, it's fine. Go ahead. You just respond to it like, fine.
Well, you're such a badass. You're like a great performer and director and writer, and you're doing so many awesome, like you're doing amazing stuff right now too in Hollywood. Like you're one of the people that is just making change. You're not waiting for change. You're just like, let's change it. And I respect you so much, what you and Hughie are doing. And thank you so much for being a part of this.
Yes, thanks for asking me. I'm so excited. So much fun. Ask me again. I'll do it. So.
I will. I can't wait. I can't wait to play with you again, either virtually or in person, for sure.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks, Jay.
Thanks, Mirage. It's great seeing you.
You too.